What's up, guys? It's Oblivious Gamer here, and well, today we got some interesting news. This is not going to be a short video because the news in itself is not something very long, but I do think it's interesting to highlight. Basically, what happened is there was a discussion going on between a former Capcom producer, Hiroyuki Kobayashi, who now leads GP Track 50, that's under NetEase, and Square Enix Executive Officer Yosuke Saito. In this discussion that was published, Saito said something that caught a lot of people's attention, and basically he said this: I've been talking about wanting to do something with Yoko and Okabe for some time now. I'll have something a bit more put together to say in the not too distant future, so please stay tuned. It might be Nier, it might not be Nier. That's all I can say for now. Basically him saying that, hey, I'm currently trying to work with Yoko Taro and Okabe. Hopefully we could get something hinting also Nier. But the titles everywhere basically say that like Saito is working on a new project with Yoko Taro and Keiichi Okabe. They haven't specifically confirmed it is Nier, but people are inclining it potentially is Nier. Now, for those that don't know, Saito, Yoko Taro, and Keiichi Okabe worked on the original Nier and also worked on Nier Automata. Yoko Taro, of course, was the director of both games. Saito was the producer for both games, and Keiichi Okabe was the composer for both games. They do have a history of working together, and most of the time that they have worked together, it has been Nier related. Now, there is a bit of a wrench to throw in. If you checked on, for example, what Yoko Taro has been up to, well, you can kind of argue it's been a while since he worked on a big game. With the last big game that he worked was Nier Automata back in 2017. If you check on what he has been doing, well, he did Xeno Alice, which that was a mobile game. He did a Nier Reincarnation mobile game. Nier Replicant, one could argue, but it was just like a remake of Nier already, or Nier Gestalt. So it wasn't necessarily something new. He also worked on Voice of Cards, which they weren't like $60, $70 games. They were like more like a side project with some interesting mechanics, but that was kind of in. And then his last game was 404 Game Reset, another mobile game. It's been a while since Yoko did like a big game. Now, could we be getting a new Nier? I think with how popular Nier has become, especially Nier Automata, I think it's most likely that we will be getting another Nier game in the future, especially with how Square Enix is with their latest plan, how they're not doing well economically. So they probably want to bet on franchises that have been selling well, and Nier is still a franchise that is selling fantastic. Nier Automata just keeps selling. That's what it seems people are hoping for. For me, I think it would be fine if we get another Nier game, but I would like to see a Drakengard remake or a remaster being re-released. Especially since if you think about it, Yoko Taro and Keiichi Okabe did work on Drakengard 3, and Yoko Taro had a big part since he was the creative director and scenario writer for Drakengard 3. So I think it's too much of a stretch to get anything like that, but I would love to see that. Or this could be another gacha game, which he has been working on quite a lot of those, or live service game, which Square also has been chasing that golden goose for some time. We'll have to see what this ends up being. People are though hopeful that this is going to be Nier related. That's the fingers crossed, though we can't assume anything. The assumption is just coming from those three working again together, and those three have worked previously on the Nier games, with two of them working on Drakengard 3. So yeah, I mean, it's a bit interesting. It is what it is. We'll have to see on what they're working They said that it's going to be revealed in the not so distant future, so I'll be looking forward to that. As always though guys, what are your thoughts? This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.